No, this is not an April Fool's joke. We could be on the brink of an announcement for Halloween Horror Nights 2024, or HHN 33, based on what Universal has been doing today with its logistical side of things in the Five and Dime store within the park. So what could all this mean? Could this mean we're getting an announcement? Could this mean we know what this announcement is? So, let's talk about it. Welcome to the Horror Fiends, your number one destination for everything horror. Today we're going to be discussing and breaking down exactly what is going on inside of Five and Dime to make me and others think we are getting an announcement for HHN 33 this week. So let's dive straight into it. So for those unfamiliar with HHN and how the announcement season usually goes, usually there's a little bit of clues going on behind the scenes, whether Universal wants to tease it through some sort of imagery in the tribute store, or specifically Five and Dime. Five and Dime is their space where preview merch is always thrown into the day of an announcement. Recently, All Hallows Eve Boutique inside of Islands of Adventure has recently joined that kind of catalog, debuting this preview merch when it drops, but we're more familiar with the Five and Dime. So several content creators and media pages that went to the park today did notice that the Five and Dime kind of had a little bit of a remodel in the front of the store, displaying this huge section of, I mean, it's merch we've already had before. It's Universal Monsters, but it's Universal Monsters with a little bit of, you know, Easter eggs inside of this, I don't know, showcase, preview, whatever you want to call it. In this spot inside of the store, the front store of the store, when you walk inside of the Five and Dime, is usually where the preview merch after an announcement drops for HHN. So this remodel specifically had Universal Monsters merch in the front. And more specifically than just Universal Monsters, we had Creature from the Black Lagoon merch in the front of the store. Now, yeah, of course, Creature merch inside of the Five and Dime. Five and Dime's connected to horror makeup. There's always Universal Monster stuff going inside of that store. Why is this one so important, and why does it make us think about HHN? That's because of the Easter eggs inside of this showcase of merch. So you notice on the mannequins, there's this kind of like 80s kind of theme going on with their like little fashion sense. We have some fishnet arms, and then we have obviously the Creature shirt, but we want to specifically dive into what is around the wrist. And that is a bracelet with the little kind of like key tag on it. And the key tag specifically just says 33. Now what else could 33 mean besides Halloween Horror Nights 33? So right there is a clear clue that this has something to do with HHN, whether it's an announcement or something going on that's going to be dropped, who knows, but there's something going on with HHN, specifically with this merch here. So with that in mind, you're going to see that there's some kind of decor on this. One of those is a barrel that just says 24. Now obviously this isn't HHN 24, but it is Halloween Horror Nights 2024, which would make sense why we have a barrel with the 24 numbers on it. So even if you don't look at the HHN years as like 10 or 33, 32, and you look at them as like 2010, 2000, 2024, these Easter eggs are clear for you as well. But even for us, it gives us basically double backing on that this is something to do with HHN. Now why specifically, if they're going to give us Easter eggs to HHN, why are they specifically doing it in the way of the Universal Monsters, and specifically Creature from the Black Lagoon? I mean, this is, again, just speculation, just like most of the videos are on the channel. It could be Universal Monsters announcement specifically, if they're going to be tailoring it with this merch around it, specifically being Creature. Could this be the speculated Creature from the Black Lagoon house, you know, like homage to the speculation behind it, telling us that this announcement that we might be getting isn't just specifically tickets and dates. Could it be a Creature from the Black Lagoon house? Only time will tell. We'll just have to keep our eyes on Halloween Horror Nights on their Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever it may be, to see what might be going on within the next couple days. And you know, us on the Horror Fiends are definitely going to be covering when an announcement drops and go into the specific details of what they give us as far as a house, maybe if it is a house or a scare zone or just tickets and dates. We will go specifically into a summary of what all that actually means and what actually will be coming. But what do you think about this little change of scenery inside of the Five and Dime that alludes to HHN 33? Let us know down in the comments. Keep your eyes on HHN during this week. Who knows if there will be actually something coming this week, but if it does, keep your eyes on it so you're one of the first ones to see it, and keep your eyes on the channel when we drop our video about whatever this announcement might end up being. But besides that, we will see you in the fog, and we will see you in the morgue.